What's up, guys? It's the PokeUser here, and I decided to do something different. Instead of Pokemon, I'm gonna discuss over time my top 5 favorite video games. Surprisingly, okay, I'm not gonna spoil anything, but yeah, I think it's gonna be a great video. And most of these games are from my childhood. I mean, I love games now, but I wanted to discuss the games I had so much fun, hours of playing back then, that I just don't have playing now. So let's get into it. At number 5, we have Lego Star Wars for PlayStation 2. So I didn't really choose the complete saga because Lego Star Wars was really all I had, and honestly, this game it's really easy, but I think I was like 7 or 8 when I played this game. Honestly, this game, my brother and I, the reason I love this so much because we played it all the time. It was so fun just going back to stories, playing it. The story was funny, it was humorous, and it was just an easy game, so it wasn't overly hard for both of us. And since we were young at that time, because I have a twin brother, it was really easy, really fun. It was one of my, like, I'm not gonna say first game, but like the first game I really enjoyed, like play with my brother, at least. So yeah, that takes the number 5 spot. So at number 4 we have Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. And okay, so before I explain why it's Skyward Sword, let me first explain that why Zelda isn't higher on the list. So I never grew up with Nintendo. I actually grew up with PlayStation, but this was my first Zelda game. I think I was in 6th or 7th grade, and so I got this game. I never played a Zelda game before. I rented it because my friend played Zelda and he loved it, and he recommended it to me. So I decided, okay, well, let me get Skyward Sword. So that night, I got it. I couldn't stop playing it. I was blown away with Skyward Sword. The controls were great, the music was great, the way the gameplay was great. Ever since then, I've loved Zelda. Zelda is awesome. That game is just perfect, and I know it's not maybe the best Zelda game. Ocarina of Time is probably the best Zelda game, or it is the best Zelda game. But I think Skyward Sword is my favorite. It was my first Zelda game. I was blown away. And I think Skyward Sword is up on the best Zelda games because it was amazing. Ballad of the Goddess was a perfect song. Everything was great about it. Okay, the Wii motion control was not great, but still, it was a great game overall, besides the controls. Okay, so at number 3, we have Call of Duty Black Ops 1. Now, before you start hating on me why Black Ops is higher than Zelda, just listen. So, I played Black Ops before I played Skyward Sword, okay? Black Ops, I couldn't stop playing it. After I got an Xbox 360 and tried Black Ops for the first time, me and my brother played zombies all the time. It just was like a year of my life was Black Ops, and I loved the game so much. And Zelda would be higher if I played Zelda before Black Ops, but I just haven't played Black Ops as much. A lot of the new Call of Duty games suck. Call of Duty's kind of going off the edge. I still think Black Ops might be the best game. No, I don't know. Black Ops is one of the best Call of Duty games in my opinion. Black Ops 2 is probably the best, but Black Ops 1 I played first, and that's why Black Ops 1 is just like my favorite game. I like the old time Call of Duties, but that's the reason Call of Duty is on my top 5 favorite list, or just Black Ops. If I didn't play it early, and if I didn't play it so much, it probably wouldn't be on this list. But I played it so much, I loved it. I was so obsessed with the game. I got it taken away from me so much. So I just love Black Ops. Like, when my mom took it away from me, I was mad. I had nothing else to play. I mean, I guess I had other games, but Black Ops was just, oh, I just love that game. And that's why it takes the number 3 spot. So at number 2, we have Castlevania Symphony of the Night. Oh my god, I love this game. So this was when I had a PlayStation 1. My uncle gave me this game. I don't even know. This game was so awesome. I played it so much. And I just love Castlevania Symphony of the Night. The music was amazing. Like, I think it's like my favorite soundtrack besides Zelda. So honestly, I love Castlevania Symphony of the Night. The side-scrolling, for being a side-scroller game, it was still just perfect. It was amazing. It was still a challenge. You obviously had a lot of moves. You had to do a lot of combos. Well, not really combos, but The boss battle you're seeing right now, that was just that boss battle. That's like probably my favorite boss battle all the game. It might not have been that hard, but like every time I like replay the game over and over, like just the beginning, and when I got to the boss battle, I was like so excited to face that demon wing guy and like the bone bird, which was not hard at all. But I just love the boss battle. The music, the theme, and Castlevania Symphony of the Night was awesome. I could not stop playing this game. It was like my favorite game for PlayStation 1, and I just always played this game. And I still play this game to this day. I just always play it. I love Castlevania. Well, I don't really love other Castlevanias that much, but Castlevania Symphony of the Night was perfect. It's by far the best Castlevania game they have made, and that's why it comes at number 2. So before I get to my number 1 spot, I am going to say some of my honorable mentions that almost made it, that would definitely be in my top 10. So one of them would be Devil May Cry series for PlayStation 2. That game was just, I loved that game before. Not so much now, but the PlayStation 2 games were awesome. I played those for hours. My friend introduced those to me. I just love those games. Pokemon Emerald would be on there. I loved Emerald. Emerald was just freaking awesome. I was young when I played that game, and I really didn't know what I was doing, but now obviously I play Pokemon, and I know exactly what I'm doing. But Pokemon Emerald definitely would have made my top 10. Pokemon Emerald was amazing. Another game would be, now before you think I'm weird for saying this, The Sims 2. So the reason I say that is because I played this game for hours and hours. Like now I know that like Sims was okay, not that good, but like my friend, he moved away, and that's why I love this game. We'd play this for hours. We stay up to like 2 a.m. playing this game because we like love playing like Life and stuff, and that's why we love that game. We just played it hours upon hours, and it was so fun and it was so awesome. So at number 1, we have Star Wars Battlefront 2. Yes, another Star Wars game made this list. This game took up years of my life. I'm still playing this game to this day. Battlefront 3 looks like it's going to be okay, but there's no possible way it's going to beat Star Wars Battlefront 2. Star Wars Battlefront 2 had everything. Space battles, Jedis, Siths, maps, like multiple maps. Star Wars Battlefront 3 doesn't even have half that stuff. Yeah, Star Wars Battlefront 2 even had online. Maybe not good online. You still need a broadband cable, but still, it just, to me, the music was amazing. Star Wars music, you can't beat. The Jedis were a little overpowered, but there was this mode where you could play Jedi versus Sith, and that's where I'd play the Jedi, and that was awesome, because usually when I got Jedis, I wouldn't even play as them, because they were a little broken. But this game, I played hours, no, not even hours, months, years. I still play this game all the time. It is so fun to go back to and play Battlefront 2. Even when Battlefront 3 comes out, I'm still going to be playing Battlefront 2 because Battlefront 2 is just amazing. It's like, if you're a Star Wars fan, you know Battlefront 2 is good. Maybe Battlefront 1 is still good, but to me, I like Battlefront 2. I played it before, and it was just more fun to me. Battlefront 2 is just, okay, I'm not going to say flawless, but to me, it's deep in my heart, is my favorite game of all time. I love this game. Star Wars music, the graphics obviously weren't good, but still, I wish they would remake this game, like everything the same, but with better graphics, because Battlefront 3 is going to be good, but not that good. Not as good as Battlefront 2. There's no way it's going to beat Battlefront 2. So that, guys, is my top 5 list. I hope to see you guys in another video. I'm probably going to start doing top 5, so comment below if you like these top 5s.